The game just started, so I was like, might as well just spectate this Wisp against Jeronimo. Fuck control decks, by the way. I'm gonna support Jeronimo there. And we played against Jeronimo, so we know what the Burke deck is all about. And he won actually with this. Oh yeah, right. This is this is the Fire Emblem Chakri Riot Instigator deck. That is gonna be interesting to see how that pans out against probably the control deck that Wisp plays. And once again, nice card back. For good old Jeronimo right there. So, Jeronimo's up. And let's see what he puts on the field for now. As you can see, by the way, probably for the last 15 Spellweaver videos or something, I actually used this board. It's actually the one that I like the most. Maybe I'm gonna change it up and go for the Dominion one again, but in my opinion, this is the one that looks the best out of all the boards. Doesn't reveal his second color just yet. It might also be Rush, just to psych the enemy out into thinking that it's not Rush because it's basic Zash, but kind of doubt that. Would be too many mind games, I think. Okay, now he has the second color out. Question is, does he have a play? He does. It's Gruul's. I think he can easily kill this next turn. It just goes face damage and then he can activate the target emblem to deal 3 damage against the creature that has a target emblem. And that's why you need basic Naiva, because you can't go in for beats with Gruul's. It's just not happening. That guy gets removed instantly. And that's why for my Rune of Fire deck, I use basic Naiva for the freaking hero ability, because, yeah, otherwise you just don't get any beats in with Gruul's. It's just not gonna happen. And Gruul's 3 damage with a target emblem is better than the Rune, because the Rune only deals 2 damage. Like the hero ability, Rune 1, I mean. And Burning Rage top decks... There's rules again. Top decks is Dragonfire, which he sadly has to use on the guy that has 2 target emblems already. And top decks a Fireball. Now Wisp needs a mill deck. There'll be one less Fireball to worry about, and that's Gruul's gone again. And it's 8 cards against 3 cards now, by the way. And that Fireworker is probably gonna get rid of... maybe not. He could Fireball this. Because he sees it as a Fireball now, so... In order to still have Burning Rage out. That I can't click on. He probably, by the way, has to get rid of the Goblin Fireworker. Artifacts. Oh, never mind, it's a spell. Never Misigned. Car Insurance. I like that more people actually play this card now, because he's good. He has one ability that no one else has, and that is Can't Gain Life. Which isn't a big thing against against Advanced Zash, obviously, because he doesn't gain life, usually. Gets removed anyways with Fire Blast. So that's the tale of Car Insurance for now. Top deck's a Shrine. Top deck's Fireball, alright. That's what you want to see. Next car insurance. Burning Rage, Fireball to the Fireworker. Yup. The clash of removal spells. The clash of fire, basically. Fire Blast and Fireball, respectively. And the next Fire Blast. Well, now at least we literally burned through almost every rage removal spell that they have. So maybe we can get some board presence going now. Ridiculous. Also, still only one aspect for Jeronimo, by the way. Wisp is on 2. But so far he is rolling pretty good with one aspect only. Top deck's Burning Rage, manipulates it. Top deck's Shrine, so he either goes for the card draw to manipulate the top deck again, or he goes up one aspect, which he might have to at some point. Maybe he doesn't have a Dominion Shrine, that could also be a thing. Nah, he has. Never mind. And that's Jackery, and that's the first slave. Now we need some board presence going. Now it's gonna be frisky for a little Wisp. Buffs him in the process, but of course gets killed by Cannonade. And of course the target emblem remains, but Slave Rebellion has been quelled, so he's good on that. Goes with the Fireball, prevents damage. He has the answer though, Wisp. Wisp had the answer. Let's see if he has another one though. Another Jackery. Top deck's Lizard Barbarian, manipulates. And gets a Flame Rune Warrior. Okay. Could happen. Only problem that I see for Jeronimo now is that he has a 12 HP, whereas Wisp is on 20. And he plays Mono Rage, which is what some people actually do and it works, but there is the Dragonfire, and I wouldn't manipulate that at all. Goes for the Skill Shrine. And Dragonfire kills off the Battle-Scarred Elder right away. Very nice. And Black Market top deck. Right. Six out of 6 mana with 6 cards in hands, by the way. Wisp is onto something. And there he has his second skill shrine, or third, in this case. I would go for this. Okay, top deck's another one. Why not? And gets the Fire Rune. Gets up Black Market. Well, that's one way to get rid of his skill shrine there. Let's actually see what is gonna be on the graveyard then. Combined mana cost of 5. It's always a tough decision. A Goblin, a Lizard Barbarian, and I think another Black Market is what ended up on the graveyard. And of course the Skill Shrine. Because you can select shrines, sadly. And Jackery top deck. Not sure if that's too late at this point. But what he could do... No, not necessarily. What he could do is use Rune of Fire, get out a 1-level creature, put a Might Emblem on... a target emblem on that, and yeah, just with Jackery you put the target emblem on the other creature, and then you have 2 slaves. Oh well, the Tortured Dog is already a slave anyway, so yeah, totally overlooked that one. Oh, he had Jackery out already. Target emblem on the Phoenix. It was now a 4/4. Passes the turn on the backline because he might have another card. to quell the rebellion, maybe even. Word of Fire gets... Okay, yes, 4 aspects. Gets rid of the Jackery. Of the Riot Instigator. And now it's just 2 damage. Now it's just 2 damage against the Phoenix. If he plays Rune of Fire into a 1-drop. Another Jackery. Alright. And now it's all slaves on on the other side. Does he have another Word of Fire though? 1, 2, 3. I think he has one more. Oh, there was a Burning Rage top deck. And another Burning Rage top deck. And a Flame Rune Warrior. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. He might have another one. Either in the deck or in his hand. One of the two. Unless he only runs 3, which I don't think. You want to have removal for days. Is it 1 or 2 damage? 1 damage for each creature with a target emblem, so doesn't do anything. And I think for him it doesn't stack, by the way. There's the last Word of Fire, by the way. Lucky for him that he actually drew that, and that's game. Oh yeah, buffs him up to the good old dragon, and that's the win for wh1sp against Jeronimo. Kinda sadly, because I like that Jackery deck, definitely. So BVP Junior against Double Word, or let's check out Galdinao against Simnoni. They are probably almost done, or they just started, technically. Best card back definitely for Simnoni. And he plays Hermilion Angels with Wisdom. I know First Bear Studios did one where they played. It centered around Angelic Temple and getting it with Energy Burst and basically just energy from Wisdom cards, which didn't really work out at the end. But yeah, Lifebound. Yay, fun. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Ever since that game against Almare guy, hate it. And for Galdinao, it might be a... Let me switch to Simnoni real quick, because I don't support control decks. And that might be a control deck. Oh, wait. Ah, yeah, okay. Got the right one. Okay. Yeah, that is actually level 1. Okay. So, the Harpy, once again, saving the day a little bit at least. Going in for beats. Down to 13 already, and yeah, uses it for the card draw. Which is now a 4-3 Timea. They are both... Yeah, that's a 3, that's a 2, level 2, so... He is safe from the Blood Witch Harpy now. Doesn't have any level 1 creatures. Does it count when the Angelic Temple isn't even online yet? I think it does. I think it's still triggered from... I think it still triggers the Blood Witch Harpy. So Fire Blast shrinks it down, and yeah, manages to kill off Timea as well. So, and he only has 1 mana. Could have been a Pacify, but apparently he doesn't run it in the deck. And he slowly establishes control again. Goes for Power Discharge though. Not for the freezing. He went in for the damage? Did I see that correctly? It looked like it. Word of Grace, card draw, HP. He went for... Why did he went for 1 damage? Like, freezing or shocking would have been the better decision right there, but... Oh well. Azaris! Now that's gonna be interesting. And of course it's gonna be face damage. 3. Got rid of 1 Word of Grace again. So no OTH shenanigans for him right here. Well, obviously not, because he already healed in 1 turn. Ray of Righteousness kills, of course, the Azaris. That girl gets removed instantly, I know that. I play the Azaris Decay deck, and that girl doesn't stay on for long. Against nothing. That makes more sense. Goes for the shocking, even though I would have gone for the freeze. Because now, if he would have frozen her at the beginning, and then now he drew another power discharge, then he could have just gone for the damage, and then it would actually made sense. No place, however, for Galdinao with 6 mana. And 4 cards. I was about to say, you better play something else, because he has Sanctum up. Can't kill the Thymea right away. And he goes for... Might even go for speed, because Noxious. Goes for the speed. Fire Blast. Noxious and... No, wait, he can't. Ah. Of course, Sanctum, yeah. Absolutely disgusting. I was about to say, maybe he has the Infernal Tribute or something. And yeah, slowly climbing his way up again. That fucking control deck. Antriel. And another Angelic Temple. Which is probably gonna get sacked. Because if you have to sack it when it's online, and I think you have to sack it when it's not online. Card draw with the Word of Pain. Down to a 5/5. Still a threat, obviously. Because everything else is life-bound. Haunt. Now you might think twice if you want to attack with her. Ray of Righteousness. Okay. Kills off his own... Oh, no, wait, huh? What? I thought he got rid of Haunt? Yeah, he did. But it's... Well, that's a bug. That's interesting. It still shows that he... Okay, now. Good. I was a little bit confused there. Of course, he kills off Haunt. Was just a little bit of a bug there. 3 HP coming in for him. Didn't put a Might Emblem on... Oh, no, wait, it has... Yeah, okay. Antriel had a Weakness Emblem, I forgot, with Word of Pain. And the next... Oh, by the way, it didn't trigger, I think. Nah, okay, it doesn't count when this is still just an artifact. Okay. So gets rid of the Death Curse Shaman. Goes for damage on Antriel. Which is kinda odd. He's stacked up on 4 aspects, however. Good old Sympnoni. And he gets the Angelic Temple going. How does... Why that? Oh. Yeah, that's why. I was about to say, maybe you shouldn't attack with Antriel because he obviously has something up his sleeve there. Which he does. But still, the life bound still counts for that turn at least. And it's 33 HP against 8. He doesn't have hero ability up, though. Sanctum, obviously, gets rid of the Lifebound Priest, Stumbless Priest, whatever. And gets it back for 3 HP. Apparently it's worth it. Not really, because it gets shut down. Maybe. Yeah, it gets shut down. Yeah, okay, once to get the maximum value, so 3, 5, 6, 7 damage. And that's lethal. Doesn't win through Lifebound, however. But close. And actually went for, I think, 5 aspects right there. Alright. And games are still going on, wow. BBP Junior and Double Word and wh1sp and Jeronimo are still going at it. Let's check this out. Ah, yeah, we are about to be done, apparently, right here. So, Jackery, you're causing havoc. Might. Weakness emblems on, I think, thanks to Word of Pain, on all of the tortured orcs. And, he resigned and wh1sp wins. Okay, that was pretty fast. 7 minutes. So yeah, I think that's about it for the third bonus video. Let's see if we're gonna get a fourth one out.